Hey, welcome to this video. And if you arrived here, you're probably looking for some more information, or you're probably looking for a Skyword review. So I'll go over how it works and I'll give you my 2 cents, whether I think it's a good use of your time or not. So all Skyword is, it's a content and marketing, it's a website that provides content and marketing services uh, and helps individuals and businesses grow their brands. So now as a freelancer, you'll come to what you'll want to do is come down to this page, Freelance for Us, and then you'll come here, and this is where you'll apply. And as you can see, you can apply as either a writer, videographer, photographer, and designer. Those are the four job roles. Then, create an account. Um, you know, tell them a little bit about yourself and any social networks you might be on, and then you'll need to submit your resume and a sample of your work. Now, once you're approved, and it's completely free to sign up, by the way. Now, once you're approved, you can begin choosing from the assignments and begin making money that way. And payments are made through PayPal. Now, it is a quite extensive review process, so they won't just accept anyone because you're working with Fortune 1000 companies, right? So big companies that really, so you really need to be at the top of your game. So, and the pay, as far as the pay, that's probably what you're most interested in, right? It's probably, um, it's completely up to the client. They'll set your rate, and you can either accept it or reject it. Now, for writers, I'll focus on writing because that's probably the most popular job on here. It can range from 25 cents to $1 per word, which is actually quite good because most freelance websites, you're lucky to make 10 cents per word. So, and that works out, if you're making 25 cents per word, that works out to about 1,000 words. What is that? It's $250, right? So if you could do one of those a day, that's really good money. Now, I'm not saying you will, but now there's something called a kill fee also, which is it's just quite important, and it's to protect you basically. All a kill fee means is if you do some work for a client and they decide not to use your services, because they could do that at any time, they still have to pay you 50% of whatever was agreed upon. Because apparently with a lot of these websites, um, a client can just decide not to pay you if they don't like your work, which is not good. If you put all this time into creating content for them, you should get paid for it, right? So they have to pay you at least 50%, even if they decide your work is not something they're going to use. And so that's good. The only real requirement to sign up is to be a US citizen. You can live in any city as long as in the US. And obviously you have some experience that you can show. So it's probably not for beginners, and that's why the pay is quite high, because they assume you already have some experience coming in. Now, as far as I like to check out other reviews, so on websites like Trustpilot and Glassdoor from people who have actually freelanced on here, and it's mix of positive and negative, right? So on the positive end, people said the money's really good. Um, People like the flexibility of being able to work remotely. They said the editors are really nice and professional, and they communicate really well, and they provide timely and detailed feedback. And Skyward, they always pay on time. People also like the assessment features that make sure you have the right amount of words in your content, the right amount of keywords, and your grammar is on point. So there's this cool assessment feature that is unique to Skyword, and people like that. And yeah, and it's really easy to publish content and stuff. Tech support's really good, and also the customer service is quite good as well. So that's the positive. But on the negative, some comments were some people said the dashboard was a bit glitchy, especially the assessment feature, which is funny because a lot of people really like the assessment feature. So it's kind of a mix of opinions. Another inconsistent editing, like maybe there's a revision requests that contradict previous requests, so which kind of sucks. You might have to go back and redo something which you thought was fine, or correct something that you fixed, right? So that's not fun. And then some people said it was hard to get selected, and it can take forever. You can even take months to get approved, right? So their selection process is quite extensive, and they actually only accept about 40% of applicants. So, and the people applying are already quite skilled. So 40%. Not great. And jobs can end at any time, sometimes with short notice. So you could be in the middle of a job and there's not that consistency you would get from a regular working for a regular job, right? And the last complaint was the second last complaint was the rating system was unfair, according to someone. Uh, based on number of revisions, and sometimes it's not the writer's fault if they have to do a revision. And also, a comma is measured the same as a larger revision, and that can affect your rating and how you're rated. That can affect your ability to land future jobs. And then the biggest complaint I found was there's just not enough work to go around, and the work wasn't as frequent as people would like it. So it's not like you can, like I was saying, if you're able to write 1,000-word article every day and you're getting paid, $250 for that, well, you're not going to be able to write an article every day. You might be able to write, one article a week if you're lucky, right? So maybe one article every 2 weeks, and it's probably not going to be 1,000 words. So you just don't get that consistency. It's not like you don't get the benefit of that consistency like you would from a 9 to 5 job where you get steady 8 hours a day of work. That's not really realistic on here. So final verdict, it's a good side hustle, a good side gig, but is it going to free you from your 9 to 5 job? Probably not. Is it going to allow you to pay much of your bills at all? Probably not. And it's not really designed for that. But that doesn't mean it's a scam. It's a completely legitimate website. It's just not the path to wealth and financial freedom that a lot of you are probably looking for. Okay, now I got all that out of the way. Now look, maybe you're here, you're not necessarily sold on Skyword or freelancing in general. Maybe you just want a way to make money online. Well, if that's the case, I was in your position a little over a year ago. I tried all sorts of stuff. I tried blogging, I tried domain flipping, I tried freelancing even. Not with Skyword, but websites like Fiverr and Upwork. I'm sure you've heard of those. And I could never even get my first paying client. So that wasn't going to work. And so I was like, oh no, what do I do? And then I found this business model, stumbled into this business model called affiliate marketing. And all affiliate marketing it's promoting other people's digital products in exchange for commission. And it can be in any niche. So, weight loss, dog training, gardening, how to build a beehive, make money online, how to improve your credit score, how to freestyle rap. I mean, there's just so many different niches you can go into. And this is how it works. So you'll pick a product to promote, a good quality product that also has, that you can be profitable with. Find a group of people who would be interested in that product, and then send them to your simple but valuable content where you teach them a little bit about what they came to learn about in the first place. So if you were in the weight loss niche, for example, you would teach them all about maybe calories in versus calories out, or the best foods to eat to lose weight, or the best compound exercises to lose weight. And then once you've done that, and only then would you send them to the sales page. And most people aren't going to buy from you, but a small percentage of people will buy, and that's how you become profitable. Get as many people to your content as you can, and eventually some of them will buy from you. And that's how it works. So really simple business model. Now, why affiliate marketing? You hear all these other business models being touted, like e-commerce, drop shipping, MLM, starting your own social media agency. Well, here's just a few reasons. Number one, it's very simple. There aren't too many moving parts, and you only really need to get good at one thing, and that's marketing. So you don't need to deal with too much customer support. You don't need to create your own product. Just get really good at marketing. It's very automated. Now, once you get everything set up, and can be like 80% automated. It does take some work to get there, but eventually you can. So that means you can go hiking for the day or fishing and still be generating commissions. You don't have to be chained to your desk, necessarily 8 hours a day. At least not eventually you get to a point where it becomes automated. Profit margins are on 50 to 80%, and that's higher than any other business model I'm aware of. Even freelancing, the profit margins are only around 30%, believe it or not. That's a stat. That's not me just pulling it out of thin air. So 30% for freelancing overall, depending on what kind of freelancing you do, obviously. Lastly, it's the one business model I found where you can truly be a solopreneur. That means you can just be one guy or woman on a laptop making really good money. You don't need to hire staff. You don't need to partner with anyone. You don't need to have a boss. And just by yourself, you can get to 5,000 a month, 10,000 a month, potentially 20,000 a month and beyond. And I don't know really any other business model where you can do that with just being one person. So, and yeah, now if you want to get to if you want to get to the point where you're making, I don't know, $1 million a year and more, then yeah, you'll probably have to hire some people. But if you just want to make, again, 20,000 a month, you can absolutely do that as one person. So, and so yeah, if you'd like to learn how to do affiliate marketing the proper way, because there's a wrong way and there's a right way to do it, right? Like anything. If you'd like to learn that, click that link below. You'll get access to a 4-day training series where you're going to learn how to, pick a great product, how to generate leads, a steady flow of leads every day, and how to build out your simple sales process that'll work for you 24/7 on autopilot, so you don't necessarily have to be there all the time. And yeah, so and there's nothing wrong with freelancing. It's just it's kind of like having too much like having a job, really. So yeah, you can work from the comfort of your own home, but uh, you're still gonna have to have a boss. You're still gonna have to work 8 hours a day, and there's really no leverage. So if you want to make more money, that means you have to put in more hours. There's really no way to scale with freelancing. You have to hit deadlines. There's a lot of pressure there. You have to deliver. Um, you have to constantly hustle to get new clients or make sure the old ones you have stick around. So that's a lot of pressure, and that's why I think affiliate marketing is the best business model out there. And now if you're here, you probably have some skill in writing or maybe video editing. You're already at a huge advantage when it comes to affiliate marketing, because if you can craft engaging emails or blog articles that people actually want to read and open your stuff, that's already a huge advantage, because a lot of us affiliate marketers, we struggle with that sort of thing. So, or you can edit videos, or if you do some graphic design, that's going to give you a huge edge. So, and that's why affiliate marketing is so great now. So yeah, that's pretty much all I wanted to say. I hope you enjoyed this review of Skyword. I mean, if you're dead set on freelancing, you're like, I want to freelance for a living, that's my calling or whatever, then Skyword's a perfectly legitimate website to get some experience with. I just don't think it's it's the path to wealth. That's all it is, and they don't really promise that anyway. So yeah, definitely. I hope you enjoyed this review. I hope you check out that link below, and I hope to see you on the other side. And I hope you have a great day. Bye.